Blighty Boxing with Frank Warren and Queensbury. Young Denzel, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. I don't think I'm young anymore. I'm getting on now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Now then, an away fixture.
Yeah.
First one of them for a while.
Yeah. Don't mind it though.
What's the sort of dynamics of it from, you're used to used to the routine of a Queensbury show. You pretty much know how it works, and there's probably often more than one of you on the card.
Yeah, of course.
How's the change of dynamics, what have you noticed so far?
See, it's a bit different. Like you said, there's usually, if it was like a home show, it'll be a few of us, so we'll be working towards a certain, show. But me and Ellis are on pretty much day after each other, so we've still got something to kind of bounce off and work towards a certain date with, so that's not too bad. Getting in contact for people for certain things is a bit all over the place. It's like, who do I call for this, who do I call for that? And someone messaged me, can I get footage of this? And it's like, you can come. It's just so long, but it is what it is. Fight night's fight night. When we get there, it is what it is.
I have to say, watching some of the media activity the other week, I don't know whether to say you look like a proper miserable sod, but you look like you were really losing patience. It was just, I don't know, there was something about you in the interviews, you think, he can't wait to get out of there.
Yeah, good hospitality as well. Like, we was there, they looked after us, they treated us well. The setup was lovely, it was good. But it was just like, this is all long. I'm not into all the talking and trying to hype up, pushing and shoving. I just want to fight. Like, if there was no press conference, I wouldn't be bothered. Do you know what I mean? I just want to fight. And of course, as much as I'm excited to fight, I'm not really excited about, how do I put this? Like, I've been there before. Do you know what I mean? I'm really more, what's the right word?
Battle hardened, don't you?
Annoyed that, I'm having to fight for this again.
Yeah.
But I'm happy that I get a second chance, if that makes sense. So I'm happy I get a second chance to win this and push forward, but I'm annoyed that it took a second. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm annoyed that it's a second chance. I'd rather be moving forward. So that's just what it was. It's like, obviously for them and that, it was a big occasion for them. They're stepping up, they're going for the British, and for me it's like, they probably think I'm sort of done, like some sort of stepping stone. Like, I don't really like the feeling of this, like it's all about him. All right, cool, say no more. I just want to get out there and show you what it's about. He's
what you were, isn't it? That unbeaten tyro, going in with all the expectations.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably into his first tough fight.
Definitely.
Tough fight, being fair.
Yeah, definitely.
You've had 3 or 4 of them, haven't you? So
yeah, I've had a couple. Yeah, I've had a few.
I'd say he's probably his first one. You probably know what he's going through, and you know about what they're trying to do with him.
Yeah.
But it's just you're on the other side of it for a change.
Yeah, exactly, and that was it as well. It was like, right, I know this is all built up around him, so it was like, I don't really feel like indulging in this, but I know I have to. I'm a professional. I've got to be there. I can't do a Dylan White and not turn up. But at the end of the day, listen, I'm interested in fighting. Like, when it's my turn to build me, then I'll be more excited about it.
The funny thing is, this fight, like you've mentioned, has been talked about for a long time. He got mentioned as a Southern area type fight.
Yeah.
But back then, pre-defeat, they didn't want to know you, did they?
Exactly, and that's the thing as well.
You didn't exist then.
Don't go nowhere near him. All right, cool, that's fine. But I've taken a loss now. Everyone thinks, Denzel was on the decline. That's fine. We're gonna find out. I know why I lost that fight. I know, he's a good fighter, Cash, and it happens, doesn't it? You take losses, but if you think that's gonna dent my confidence or dent my ability or whatever, how I believe in myself, my self-belief and stuff, then you're wrong, innit? Because I'm coming back even stronger.
Especially in this sport, it's amazing how perceptions change in an instant, don't they?
100%.
People's view of you are coloured by one night. You could play for Liverpool and, I don't know, have a stinker and get sent off. People aren't going to say, he's a bad player.
Yeah.
But in boxing, you can have an off night and that's you finished.
Yeah, I'm done. At first, he
was never up to it, was he?
Exactly. At first, he's going all the way and blah, blah, blah. Everyone wants to know me and, get interviews or have a talk and stuff. And then it's, that's it, he's domestic level. He's bang on, that's what he's done. He's not going to go any further than the British, maybe European. Cool, that's up to me to change the narrative. That's fine, you're allowed all your opinions, that's fine. But like you said, it changes within the blink of an eye. Like, the night you go into the fight, you're this spectacular fighter. The night after, if it doesn't go your way, you wake up next morning, it's all different. You're someone totally different. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't really just play too much to the media no more. What people say, like, at first, it's all positive, so you start to love it. Like, yeah. And then when it gets negative, you start to think, everyone's against me. So now I just think, don't take into neither. So if anything positive, thank you. Anything negative, cheers.
Just driving that middle lane.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'll tell you who you lot are all boxers who have this experience, just look at someone like Jason Cunningham.
Yeah.
You know, 6 defeats, written off as a journeyman stroke gatekeeper stroke, you know. But now look at his confidence now.
Yeah.
You know, and he's in that latter stage of his career. He's now, people say, look at all that experience he's got.
Exactly.
Whereas before
Now it's experience. At first it was like he's no good. Yeah.
Now it's like, look at that experience. And much the same, Maxi Hughes, another one.
Yeah, 5 defeats before he went.
Flipped around. Now both of them are looking at world level.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, if we're sticking with it, persevering, not listening to negativity.
Yeah.
You know,
talking about Maxi Hughes versus Devin Haney, Maxi Hughes versus Ryan Garcia. Those are big names. Those are big fights. Even Lee Wood's another one. We lost. I think he lost about 2 or 3, whatever. If he didn't beat Kanju, you'd be like, you're done. He beat him, and now look at him. He just got the biggest pay of his life. He just beat Mick Condon. Yeah. Before that, you'd think, come on, you're having a laugh.
About him fighting at a football ground now, aren't they?
Do you know what I'm saying? It's just all crazy how tables turn. The tables always turn. It's just when it's your time, it's your time. It's just you just can't give up, and that's the mentality every fighter should have. You take a loss, so what? Come back, bro. Like.
It's about seizing the moment in this sport, though, and there's certain moments you need to seize.
Oh yeah, definitely,
then,
definitely.
Then you're off and running, aren't you?
Yeah, I could have seized my moment a bit better with when I won the British.
You had a moment before that which you grabbed, didn't you? Which put you at a level to be in these big fights.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, to be called again for these fights and that. Yeah, that's true. So I'm here again, but it's just about getting this back and pushing on where I wanted to be this year for the end of this year, next year. So maybe it's just all God's timing. Maybe I wasn't ready for what I wanted to push to this year. But I will be ready by the end of this year or next year, just that little bit more.
I think probably something that maybe even you don't take into account is how far you came in such a short space of time over the lockdown period.
Yeah, that's also
four
true.
Fights?
Yeah,
4 fights, was it?
4 fights, yeah.
With no people?
Yeah. It felt weird when I was out in Birmingham.
From the start of that lockdown, when boxing started again, I think it was July the 9th after we went into lockdown.
Yeah, July,
in the March or whatever. So between then and the following July, I mean, you had four big fights.
Yeah, 4. Yeah.
You know, I mean, Mick Hall was a
big step up.
Yeah,
you only lost to one person.
You weren't great in that fight, were you? Sort of. But then he was like a proper tough man.
Yeah.
You know, then you jumped into 2 Heffrons.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of people thought, well, you know, Mark's a big puncher.
Yeah.
And then into Felix Cass, a real big defence.
Yeah.
A big hyped up purse bid.
Yeah.
You know, everything happened in a whirlwind. So maybe now things have steadied up a bit.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe you take a more sort of philosophical view of it.
Yeah, no, definitely. I've had more time to kind of soak up the journey, whereas it was like lockdown just had me flying. I was like pretty much a superstar. Like, oh, Denzel's done this, like fight of the year, all that stuff. It's like, oh, similar to like Max Hughes in lockdown, he done his thing as well. So it's like, in lockdown it was like boom, one over another. I didn't really get to settle in and be like, oh, let's just keep perfecting the craft rather than just, oh, we've got another fight, let's go. So I'm just getting ready for fights, do you know what I mean? Whereas now it's like, all right, we're setting in, we're working on things, we're setting up, you know what I'm saying? Well, not like we wasn't before, but I'm taking it in more. I'm taking it in more. So, okay, this is what it is, slow down, we'll get there when we get there. This is the first step, win this, go again, get back to the gym, get better.
It's experience, isn't it?
Yeah, this is year experience. And like you said, I didn't have a big amateur career. I had 17 fights, amateur for like 3 years. So like, I guess I got to pat myself on the back a bit, coming out of the amateurs, 17 fights, 3 years of boxing, coming into as a professional, another 3 years of boxing, 15 fights, winning the British, and then going on with people like Heffron and Cash that's been boxing since they were kids. And well, Heffron at the time had been professional 10 years before I'd boxed him. Cash, yeah, I'm saying so it is what it is, but I'm just up for a fight, I'm up for a challenge and stuff, and I kind of learn quickly.
Your mindset now, are you a much more sort of calmer, philosophical sort of man approaching a fight now? You sort of think, okay, yeah, I've done it, I know the process, I know what I need to do, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I think listening to some of those interviews the other week, it seems like people expect you to be all giddy and excited about this fight, and you think, well, hang on, I've done this now, you know?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, I've been down this route, like, it's just about keeping your composure, keeping that energy locked in. You don't want to be getting too excited, too hyper about things and just blowing your energy out, giving your energy to the wrong things, trying your best to be everywhere, to be seen, so you can promote the fight or big up the fight. Listen, whatever the fight, the numbers of the fight on the night, you get the same money. Do you know what I mean? Like, of course you want more eyes on you, but the more you perform, eyes will be on you anyway. If you've got social media now, good performance, it will just go viral. It just keeps being, you know, reposted, people are going to see it anyway. So it's like, people want to get excited, be everywhere, be seen, yeah, I'm fighting, come to my fight kind of thing. It's like, hey, I'm at home, just when it's fight night, I see you there.
Linus Udofia, I've heard you say, good fighter.
Yeah, good fighter.
Everything else, I mean, without being too specific, what do you sort of see as his the main threat that he carries? I mean, is he a big puncher? I'm not sure. I haven't seen a huge amount of him.
I don't know. I've never been hit by him, so I couldn't tell. But he hasn't stopped anyone that he shouldn't have stopped. Everyone he stopped is like pretty much, yeah, you should have stopped them. But I guess to stop anyone in this sport is quite hard or difficult because no one's going in there to get stopped. So he can punch a fair bit. I'm not worried about that. He's got a good skill, but I'm just not really worried about anything he does, to be honest. I just know if I'm switched on, I'll be all right. That's all. I'm worried about me more. I know I got to be switched on.
Go in there, do what you've been working on, do what you know you need to do.
Exactly.
Don't get reckless, then you served your pretty
right.
well so
Yeah,
far,
exactly.
haven't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, you've had a couple of diversions in your career recently. I've noticed that you've taken up a bit of commentary.
Yeah. I got asked to do some commentary the other day, and I enjoyed it. Me and Denzel, he's a madman, but I enjoyed it. It was fun. I want to do more in the future now. It was good.
I can't remember which term it was you kept repeating over and over again. It might have been 100%. I thought it was how many 100 times has he got every answer to every question? I think it was that.
That's mad. I didn't even notice I saying that. That's mad. I'm going to listen to that back now.
And of course, the other thing you seem to have gone into is a little sideline of dog treats.
Oh, when you sent me that, I was dying. That is hilarious.
Actually, turn out to the camera. Yeah, a nice line.
You can buy this, Denzel's, make you strong. These dogs will be giving out knockouts. Or you can sponsor me if you want to.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Denzel, good luck with it all.
Yes, thank
I know
you.
you're going to come back with it.
Yes.
Get your property back.
Yep, rightfully so.
I wonder if that, sort of like can count. Would you have to do another 3 after winning it back?
I think so. That is quite long though.
It's long, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
All right, mate. Well, good luck with it.
Thank you.
Man.